So we've talked about when you should switch your company over from this LLC to a S-Corp, which is around $70,000 to $80,000 of profit for the year. But the thing that you need to think about is when I'm starting to make this switch, are there other tax strategies that I can use right now that would prevent me or put me in a position to not need to switch to this S-Corp? Because you switch to an S-Corp, mandatory payroll, you have an additional tax filing, there's restrictions on how many shareholders you can have and where they can be from. So before we take that step in trying to save money in self-employment tax, we might do something as easy as, I have 2 kids. Let me go ahead and pay those 2 kids the $16,000 so I can get a tax deduction for that and the kids receive the money tax-free. What that does is if I'm making $100,000 a year, it brings my taxable income down to $68,000. Furthermore, to bring that tax liability down, I can go ahead and set up a 401k or a SEP for my LLC, contribute $25,000 to that and get an additional tax deduction on those dollars. So there are things that you can do to bring your tax liability down before you're switching to an S-Corp. And this is why it's important to have an advisor, a planner, a CPA, enrolled agent to meet with and talk about these things before you just make a switch from something that you've heard on Instagram or TikTok.